What is up, everybody? If you want to create your social media, you want to, let's say, to make some administration and how to make some project management, speaking about social medias, I'm going to be showing you a great application. This one is called Monday. This one's going to be helping us a lot with marketing, with some task management, with operations, with sales, with project management, of course, with software development and more workflows. So in order to get started, what you want to do is to hit into the get started, so you can sign in using your Microsoft account, your Google account, or you can just sign with a actual email. So in my case, what I do want to do is to choose a temporary email, because this is just an example here. I'm going to go into tempemail.org. So once you do have an account already being created, you want to input your full name, your passcode, and an account name, and you want to agree to the terms of service and the privacy policy. I'm going to hit into continue. Now it says, what brings you here today? In my case, I don't want to look out for personal, and hit into continue. Now select what you like to manage first. If you want to skip this, I'm pretty sure that this one is gonna be helping you a lot. So you don't want to get a lot of trouble here. I just want to look out for product management, design and creative, or hit into continue. Now select what you like to focus on first. Now what you want to do, if you're focusing into social media, so I can be focusing into creative planning, and here into continue. Now one last question, how do you hear about us? I'm going to hit into other, I'm going to hit into continue, and then with that being said, we are actually good to get started. Now these are just a few questions, so Monday can understand what kind of assets we need to use in order to get started. If you want to add some teammates, it's going to be really useful for that. So here it says, let's start working together. Give your board a name. So here what you want to do is to focus into your social media 2023 and hit into next. Now select one of the items that you'd like to manage, for example tasks, projects and creatives. In our case, we don't want to look for projects, and hit into next. Now we have the add a view layout. As you can see, this is a table view of how it's going to be looking at our projects. We do have the Kanban, the Gantt, the timeline, calendar, and cards. I do love to work with cards and Kanban. This is like a board. It's gonna be much more easier to work in here, but that's really up to you. Let's go for cards and hit into next. Now list your projects. What I want to do is to list my projects, my main projects that I'm going to be working on. Let's say, for example, Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest. I'm going to hit into get started, and now I can start to work. Now as you can see, it's going to be generated automatically my first main workspace. So I'm going to go into got it, here into the X mark, and here we do have the main table. If I select the option that says cards, I now can see the cards that actually appears into my main project. Or I can go into the add view, and I can view the Kanban. This is actually like boards. So I'm going to just close this. And what I can do is just to drag and drop stuff as I am finishing one and other stuff. For example, I do have the YouTube. I can add this project. Let's say, for example, post video number 1, and hit into add. Now if I have this option, I can just move to, let's say, move to board, and I can choose a new board, but of course I only have one of them. I have the social media 2023. So if you want to filter your stuff a little bit more, less complex, you can choose these main workspace like this, and this main workspace, I'm going to be calling it social media on the 2023, and you want to input the name of your brand, of your project, or whatever you are using. So I'm going to look out for this one, just like that. There we go. And hit into social media 2023. I want to change this board exclusively for YouTube. So all my work is going to be appearing in here, and I want to create a new board, and this one is going to be exclusively for Instagram. So you want to choose, let's say, select what you're managing on this board. You want to look out for, let's say, campaigns, budget, leads, employees, whatever you are looking for. Let's say tasks. I'm going to create my board, and there we go. This is how we can try to filter our projects, then we don't have to be focusing into just one if you want to see this like all filtered and sorted. So now that I have that available, what I can do is to actually look out for the integration button that appears into apps. So here into apps, I want to look out for more stuff that can be helping me to have my let's say my application a little bit more easier to use. This is the marketplace of the actual Monday. I should tell you guys that this one is only available for pro plans. There are some different plans that you can integrate totally for free. So you want to look out for, I'm going to scroll all my way up. And here what I want to do is to go in works with. You want to just enable the option that you want to do. Here you want to just focus into one that says free plan available. For example, Google Chat integration is totally for free. Agile Rich Trackspace is totally for free. We have the best seller of AutoBoost, Superforms, the editor choice, for example, the Google Docs embedder, it's actually for free. And Google Apps integration as well is totally for free. So that's the reason why I do love to use Monday. So what you want to do is to just click into one that you want to integrate. Let's say, for example, the Google Chat integration, and we can add our account. And we do have now to accept all the workspace and hit into install. And just like that, my account is now going to be integrated into Google Chat. So I'm going to click into the X mark. You select a social workspace. I'm going to choose a board, let's say YouTube, and hit into add. Now 1 of 4, creating the item build, and there we go. So I'm going to click into the X mark. I'm going to close this, and I'm going to go back here into YouTube. So Google Chat integration has now been enabled. I can choose this one. I have my integration center, and I can add, let's say when an item is created, notify Google Chat space and hit into add to board. This is just like some integration that I'm creating it myself, but you don't have to be focusing a lot into that. So what I want to do now is to actually focus into the installation. So I'm going to go back here into how to integrate this. I believe that this one actually kicked me out of Monday, so I'm just going to click in back here, and here is my actual workspace. So lastly guys, what I want to show you before we end this video is the actual section of the planner or the calendar. If you go here into your work, I'm going to hit into got it. Here's going to be appearing all the work that you've done so far through the week, today, the next week, and the past days. This is going to be really helpful just in case that you were wondering what kind of content, what kind of videos you have uploaded, or if there's something you missed so far, so you don't have to be worrying about what do you have to do next or what you haven't done yet. Everything is going to be in here. So if I just close my account and sign in once again, all the information is going to be inside there, so I don't want to be focusing a lot in there. So with that being said guys, this is how we can get started here into Monday. Hopefully this was a very useful information for you. Have lots of fun into Monday. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and well, I will see you next time.